This book review is long overdue. I already finished like 2 books last week, so I'm trying to catch up. I'm Childsplay KiDD, and it's my book review from a rapper's perspective.
No love lost coming from the other side. Blood lost when you see some homicides. Ever hear the vocals of a mama cry? Every type of visions leave you traumatized.
The book for this week, Harriet Tubman. You know, Harriet Tubman, like as we all know, was famous for the Underground Railroad, but I really didn't, when I was a kid, they really didn't get into the specifics behind it. They just told us this, you know what I mean? And we didn't read nothing about it, like nothing. This is just something we told, maybe in like a small film or something like that. So for me, just breaking the shell and starting to get into like the real details of what happened to our people without hearing it from somebody else's narrative and their perspective, I like to read it for myself and really decipher, you know, the facts and somebody else's emotion. Even though it's the author, which is kind of like a director of a movie, it feels a little bit more in detail when it's in the books and whatnot. One of the questions that I had when I was young and I didn't really understand is, how do you go from like deep south to New York to like free territory? And come to find out, nah, it ain't deep south. It's like Maryland. It's actually travelable. Like you can actually travel by foot. You know, even though it's harsh terrain. You know, you talk about something that's like amazing to even do. You know, to travel to a different state by foot and just go from house to house. It was interesting to see how the Quakers, you know, and different people played their role in opening their house and trying to keep it a secret from the government and whatnot. And it was interesting to hear her story, why she did what she did, her marriages, relationships, you know, her family, and just how, you know, brutal things was in that day and time, and how she was able to be so resilient and help out so many different people. It's amazing to me. You know, Harriet Tubman. I recommend anybody read not only this book, but books just like it. I give this out 10 out of 10 just because of the historical relevance of it. It's just amazing, you know, what was able to be done. And then it's briefly start to go over like how the Civil War started and all that. So I'll start getting more in the African American history as, you know, my reading progresses.